Imagine that you are living your best life. You're in love, you've got a great job, but then suddenly you can't move. That is exactly what happened to Courtney Runyon. A rare disorder took over her body. Now she is bravely showing the world she can beat it.
We all have things that disable us. What disables you? The doctors came in, they said, "I'm sorry. There's nothing else we can do. We have to discharge you today with your lungs going paralyzed, your face going paralyzed, paralyzed from the neck down with no other treatment options, and we're sorry, we tried." My paralysis was caused by stress. I had to really sit there and wonder, why am I not getting better?
So often I feel like when people's lives change, they try to get back there, get back to who they were, what they were feeling, who they were with. And you're trying to get back there. You're trying to recreate who you were. You know, especially when they get illness, like, oh, I'm gonna get better from this illness and then I can go back to my life, but I'll be smarter and wiser.
And I started thinking, wait a minute, if I went back to my old life with less mobility, less energy, then I would just be like the old me, but less. And I would always feel that way. So I thought, okay, what's a new life I can live that makes my life greater than it was before? How can I integrate my major life change to live a greater life because of it, with it? Instead of fighting and resisting and hiding what happened, what if I leaned into it and grew flowers from it? So I got in my car and I drove to Mexico. I hiked 500 miles in 35 days from France to the ocean on the Camino de Santiago in Spain after being paralyzed from the neck down. I'm living my dream life. It's just a different dream.
There's such a power in tragedy. There's a power when you get handed a challenge like that. And that power is like when you're in the energy field or when you're in the space of somebody else, and you can show like, I'm happy, even in a wheelchair paralyzed from the neck down. You give that person the space and permission to be happy with themselves too.
We're entering a post-pandemic time right now. There's a lot of uncertainty, socially, politically, economically. Resilience by definition is the ability to be able to move on from difficulty quickly. This question of how do you stay positive, the secret is resilience. Resilience is the ability to go from a place of hurt, anger, guilt, shame, embarrassment, and get into feelings of joy, acceptance, peace, happiness. That's what people want to know when they say, how do you stay positive? It's, how do I shift out of these uncomfortable feelings as quick as I can? Because I want to experience my quality of life in a joyous, beautiful way. I've had so many people say that I inspire them, but when I'm smiling, it's because the person I'm talking to is making me smile. And I've had so many people, just like every person in this room, picking me up, helping me, strangers giving and giving and giving. Like, humanity is beautiful, and everyone in here can give and receive love. That right there makes you perfect the way you are.